Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. My name is Colin, as always, and today I have a very special battle against the one, the only, Manby. So for those who do not know, Manby is another fellow PokeTuber. Again, all the links will be in the description below. Go check them out. They make amazing content as well. And yeah, so we'll be playing against another PokeTuber, so I'm excited for this battle. It's been a little bit since we did a collab, so let's hop right into it. I got a brand new team, ready to show off some stuff, and my opponent has a very interesting team tier. So it's a battle of the JOHTO starters. We have a team consisting of Perugly, I think that's Volbeat, Latios, Breloom, Typhlosion, and Gyarados. Oh my gosh, I don't even know their names. Okay, so this is a little scary, but I also do feel like getting up Tailwind and taking control with Latias does wonders here. I think Latias is incredible. I'm going to bring Togekiss, and then I think Heatran doesn't look really useful. I think Feraligatr is actually kind of good. And then I think as the last Mon, I think Raikou. I think Raikou looks pretty strong here. I think Raikou looks good. I think these are good for. So my main game plan here is going to be set up Tailwind, take control of the game through Tailwind. Perugly, I've seen the clip. Manby and his Perugly are really scary, and as a Mon I actually thought about before this friendly. I was like, oh man, is he going to bring Perugly? I don't want to get swagged on by Perugly. Manby uses a lot of really crazy strats. I remember playing on stream once against him, and he like procced his Metagross's weakness policy and gave it a Salak Berry with Fling, so it had +1 speed, plus a ton of attack. So he's known for some crazy strats. He's willing to push the envelope a little bit, and I think that Togekiss helps a lot against that. We can redirect Swaggers and stuff, make Perugly a little less threatening, because I think we're about to get Perugly. I think it's going to be Perugly plus Volbeat, and there it is. Okay. Volbeat's hopping around. I like this shiny Volbeat, because it makes me think it's a Luminese or whatever. I don't really know what it does outside of Swagger, but first things first, let's set up Tailwind, and I think I will just go for Follow Me. Well, I could just go for a Gleam here. How fast is Perugly? I don't know. Let me look this up. Perugly. Let's see. Is it 110? Is it outspeed Latias? It's a 112 and outspeeds Latias. Oh my god, this thing is so annoying. It's so speedy. It's so fast. It's so freaking fast. Alright, I'm gonna go for Follow Me. I can't let it hit me with it. Alright, they're gonna go for Taunt. Ooh, Tail Glow. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? I thought it swaggered. That's a Tail Glow. That's a Tail Glow. That's a Tail Glow. Latias sets up Tailwind though, so that's good for Latias. Okay. I want to kill Perugly really bad, but I also want to kill Volbeat. What the heck? Okay. I think I'm just going to go for Psychic Gleam. I don't know if this will kill Perugly. I might need a critical hit with this Dazzle, but I don't know. I'm just going to try to kill Perugly. I think Tailwind's up, we can chill. Alright, that should just kill even without a Dazzle crit. Perugly is rather frail. That is one thing I do note from these stats. Okay, we crit Perugly. That's good. Okay, this is a good turn. We traded Perugly for probably Latias here, because here comes a Bug Buzz from a +3 Volbeat. Whoa, Latias. Latias, popping off. That's what we like to see. Okay. I'm feeling good now. That did nothing. Okay. It might have Baton Pass or something, so like, we still aren't out of the woods yet. But Tailwind does help us a ton, and I think just having the speed control is really, really good. That's basically how I built this team, is I thought that Latias could be really, really good with Breloom, and I thought Latias, Breloom, Feraligatr was a really cool core that I wanted to work with here. Breloom's scarier, but it could protect. That's my fear. I could try to just Air Slash and crit the Volbeat and kill it, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep the pressure on Breloom, because even if Breloom protects, it's not a huge deal, because the worst case Volbeat is going to kill Latias. If it somehow killed Togekiss, that would be okay too. I would still be in an okay position. So I think Latias going down here isn't the end of the world. So I'm okay with this turn, even though it isn't the greatest for me. But I should kill Volbeat next turn probably. Oh, never mind. I will not be killing Volbeat next turn. Man, if I had Heatran right here, it would have been freaking exceptional, but alas, I do not. Bug Buzz comes through. That's a KO onto Latias. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I think I'm just going to go for a Raikou. I'm going to bring in Raikou here. And I'm just going to Volt Switch off of Breloom and Dazzle and Gleam, and that should be a pretty good position here. And Dazzle. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I could have snarled or something, but I think I don't need to get too crazy here. I think Raikou is more important than for Alligator, and that's why I'm going to go for Volt Switch, is to conserve my Raikou for later. Also, I don't think many things want to switch on. Switch in on a Raikou plus Togekiss Dazzling Gleam Specs Volt Switch. Like, this is kind of crazy damage I'm about to output right here onto whatever the Breloom slot is. Honestly, the Volbeat, I was more afraid of the Swagger stuff. I don't know. It probably still has Swagger, but, man. Okay, Baton Pass. Sure, what wants to take this is the real question. So it is Baton Pass, which I kind of figured. So I think Swagger is the last move. I really do. Oh, gosh. Is that just a Scarf Typhlosion? Alright, we get this Volt Switch off, though, which is great. Big damage on a Breloom. Dude, is that Scarf Typhlosion? Do we actually have the Johto starters facing each other down? That's hilarious. What a world we live in, where I get to use Feraligatr and my opponent uses Typhlosion. This is the world I want to live in. Gleam comes through. This should obviously KO Breloom, but I think the little bit of damage onto Typhlosion is nice. Look at that Gator. Look at that Gator. Just sitting there. Alright, Tailwind does Peter, which is a small bit concerning. If that actually is a Scarf freaking Typhlosion, this could get a little bit scary. I'm going to go for Waterfall here, and I'm going to go for Follow Me. This strategy is crazy. I'm just going to go, I think this is so safe. I don't think it can really go wrong. Because Swagger's the scariest thing right now. If Feraligatr hits himself and it's Scarf Typhlosion, we could be in trouble. But I think for the most part we should be okay, just because we do have that Scarf. As long as it's not Scarf, Raikou should just outspeed, get the KO. Easy money, easy game. I'm following me just for any shenanigans that could potentially occur here. I don't want to get caught off guard. It also looks so. One thing I noticed about this format is a lot of teams aren't running speed control outside of potentially Trick Room. So I thought that Latias could be even better as a Tailwind setter, just to like empower Breloom, empower Feraligatr, and just cause a lot of havoc. All right, so there is no Protect from Typhlosion, which is good, and we're gonna see Eruption. Yep. Oh god, this is a +3 Eruption. Does Feraligatr even live? Oh, he hung on. Togekiss goes down. All I need to do is get this KO onto Typhlosion, which we do. Ah, yes, Feraligatr. Getting the clutch KO there. Wow. I don't think we would have lived if the Dazzle had not weakened that Eruption, to be honest. Bug Buzz comes through, but that is... I mean, it's enough, but it's not enough to win the game, because we do have a Specs Raikou just waiting to throw down versus this this poor Volbeat. Raikou's about to go crazy mode on it. And that's going to be game one, which does feel really good to me. Ooh, ooh, Swagger. Well, actually, I spoke too soon. We have Swagger Shenanigans, which could be bad for me. Raikou, buddy. Raikou, buddy. Come on. Like, don't... Okay, thank you. Thank you. Whew. Buddy, you had me scared there. Volbeat goes down. That's game one. So, we learned all of the Volbeat's moves. We learned what the strategy is overall, and we still won game one. So, I'm feeling good. I did have a little bit... I did see a clip on his Twitter about him swagging with the Purugly. So, I did know about that, but I had no clue about the tail glow shenanigans. Whew. That's game one, though. We take this. We take this. All right. My team worked exactly how I wanted to. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. When something goes to plan, it feels so good. And I'm really happy that we just tailwinded. We swapped everything. Went perfect. Okay. So, Purugly. What are we doing here? Also, Heatran would have been good versus the Typhlosion in the end as well. Purugly is super scary. I'm not going to lie. I think it's own tempo, so it can't get confused or intimidated. I like the Tailwind here from Latias. I just think Follow Me is so good versus the anti-Purugly strats. It just gives me a much better position. I don't know if they expected Tailwind from Latias, so I think we did get that relatively free. I like Raikou a lot. I think I'm going to try Heatran this time, because Heatran did look like it had a little bit better of a matchup. I think Heatran's a good swap here, a good test. Alright, Latios plus Purugly. So we're going to probably see like a Fake Out plus Draco of some sort, something of that nature. Because I think they don't want Tailwind up, and they want to Fake Out plus Draco, which we could go for a speed tie. We really could go for a speed tie. Do we lose if we lose Latias? Probably. It's probably not good. I think I'm just going to swap into Heatran and then just go for Dazzle. I don't think they're going to Fake Out Ice Beam. I think worst case scenario, it is just Fake Out plus Draco. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy there. Yup. Oh my gosh, maybe I should have just protected from the fake out. It is just going to be Tailwind, so we could have matched Tailwinds there. Good to know, good to know. That's fine. I really did think we were going to get screwed over, but that's fine. I don't think these mons can particularly touch me. I'm just going to go for Heat Wave plus Protect. I don't want to take free damage here. I think we just have to stall out Tailwind now, which is a little bit scary. And we'll have to see how we're going to approach this. It's going to be Last Resort from the Perugly. Oh, God. And then a Psychic onto Togekiss. They want to take out Togekiss. That makes sense to me. Heat Wave's going to come through. Probably do about way too much damage to Perugly. I was pretty sure it was going to be a 2 KO. A burn on Latios doesn't matter as much. We would have appreciated a burn on Perugs. But I think this is okay. I'm just going to go for Heat Wave again because I need to get rid of Perugly. This is a free chance for a substitute. But I don't think it's worth it in the big picture. I think Double Protect is our best play. Because we could say, otherwise we have to get rid of a Pokemon. Which Pokemon should we get rid of is the question then. So what mons do they have to beat Heatran? I think Double Protect. I think this is my best play. If we don't get it, but I don't think I have an option. I think I have to decide which mons I'm trading, right? Oh wow, we actually lived that. Psychic will come through. So I could have swapped it to Latias maybe. Because Togekiss lived. Latias probably would have lived. I think that's really important to know for game 2. Perugly's stats aren't great. I'm like so afraid of it because of the swagger. So like my mind is all about like, oh god, we're going to get swagged on? Like what do I do if they swagger me? Like I'm just thinking swagger. But I really don't need to be. It's not a scary mon when it's not huge like that. Alright. So I think I will go into... I'm going to go into Latias. They're going to send in Gyarados, actually. Whoa! Didn't expect that guy here. I think that's not a big deal. But didn't expect him nonetheless. We don't like Live Draco. What a fishy scenario here. I think this is okay. I think we'll just go for Heat Wave. And we're going to try to Tailwind. Most likely we're going to just die to Draco. I don't have much of an option here. Latias has to go down. Heatran was actually not a bad bring this time. I think I just needed to sacrifice Latias on that switch in instead of Togekiss, and I would have been in a much better spot. Gyarados showing up, though, is really scary. It's a good adjustment here for my opponent. Dragon Dance, that's fine. That's a good play. Heat Wave, I'm going to need some burns or something here, buddy. I'm going to need some big burns. Big burns. Ooh! Oh, baby! Oh, it's Londarian. I got excited for nothing. Okay, burn on the Lottie. Sure. Okay. Tailwind peters out, which is good now, because that means Raikou can come in and do insane work, hopefully. Hopefully. So this turn is a little weird. I'm going to go with my gut here, and I'm going to like hard read, because basically I'm really behind. So I need to make some reads or get ahead. So I'm going to try to just hope that Gyarados goes for Protect to dodge my move, and then they go for Tailwind with Latios. And that's like my win con here, is to hope that my opponent's messing up. I don't really have much of an option. Latios will actually withdraw, though. Into what? Into Breloom. Well, that's good for me. Gyarados does Protect. So this was a good turn, through and through. A good turn for me, because I Thunderbolted the right slot, and I set up a substitute, so now Heatran can't be put to sleep. Heatran... Oh, that para is huge. That para is ginormous. So I thought the game had a chance. I had a chance to win this game if I just hit Breloom there, and I was going to sacrifice sleep onto Raikou, and then threaten to KO onto Gyarados or Latios. But because of that sleep, it's even better. They try to go for Protect or Mach Punch, whichever one. I think it was Mach Punch. It was definitely Mach Punch. And Raikou probably would have went down. Oh my gosh, the legendary. That was a huge para, honestly. What a huge para. This game would have been over if Raikou went down there. Because, yeah, Raikou would have been toast. Raikou would have been toast. Oh my gosh. I mean, we take those, but like, oh my gosh, what a huge freaking para. The speed also just makes the turn even easier for me because I now outspeed them. So it was even better. But the para was huge there. Wow. Raikou. Well played. Well played. So I guess that's the best of 3 there. GG's to Manby. They had a super cool team. Again, if you want to check them out, they make amazing content as well. I think you should go check them out. Personally, I watch some of their content. Some of the strats they come up with are just absolutely ludicrous. And I think that if you enjoy that type of content, you should definitely check it out. Because there's some crazy strats in there. Just like the Perugly, just like the Volbeat. This time, they weren't able to successfully win. I mean, they almost won. Like, For Alligator lived with 15 HP. It was a super close game, and that game, we basically got a para to win the game. So both games were extremely close. We got a little lucky in game 2. But again, if you want to check them out, I think they make awesome content. I think you should definitely check them out. Again, all down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this BDSP content. Again, we're uploading every single day. New video tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Have an amazing day.